Hey, good morning everybody. It's Brittany at Big Cat Rescue in Tampa, Florida. And there's a Dryden. This is gonna be a short and sweet little walkabout. I've gotta get to work, but I wanted to show you something very exciting that started yesterday. So there's Dryden, and you're probably not gonna be able to see her. Oh, there's Culona. Hi, Princess. So unfortunately for them, but yet fortunately for them, these two are currently closed over into one side of their enclosure. So if you guys recall back in August when I did my birthday fundraiser for Smalls Bobcat and Tom Tom Bobcat to help improve their enclosures, you guys went way above and beyond, and we brought in over $6,000 on that fundraiser. So I asked Victor and Jamie if we could potentially create some platforms for Culona and Dryden. So that got delayed a little bit with a bunch of hurricanes hitting in Florida at the time. Lumber prices skyrocketed. But I was really excited because yesterday Victor came in and asked me where's about and what style of platform they might like. And he got started on it yesterday. So here's a sneak peek. So the other cool thing is Gail had contacted me. She absolutely loves Culona and Dryden, and for her birthday in December, she wants to do a fundraiser to improve their enclosure, and I told her we already had some money for it. So Victor is in the process of building. They're gonna get a really tall kind of towery platform, and it's gonna have some sides on it so that it helps them feel a little more elusive and hidden. And this is just one of them. So they're gonna have one on this side, and then you know that they have this overhead tunnel area here. So at breakfast time, we close one of them on this side and the other one on this side. And so after we're done freaking them out a little bit with this first platform, which is over on this side, I have a feeling this is going to be Culona's favorite because that is her favorite den right there under all those ferns. Yay! But we will also be building a secondary one over on this side. So eventually, probably right about where that den is, there will be yet another tall platform for them to hang out on, and they'll be able to see Flint and Nabisco next door. So between my birthday fundraiser in August and the one that Gail does for her birthday, I believe in December, our Culona and Dryden will have brand new big tall platforms they can hide on. And then I believe she also wants to see about making sure that we have the funds in place, because as most of you guys know that follow us regularly, you know, right next door in this enclosure is where Tiger Lily lived. And so our hope and our goal is eventually we will build a tunnel system that will take them from their home enclosures over and give them access to yet a third full enclosure. So, yay! So thank you guys so much for everybody who had donated for that back in August. Those of you that will donate again in December for Gail's birthday fundraiser, and obviously anybody donating regularly on our lives, because 100% of that goes to the care of the cats. So Miss Culona's in there. They're a little bummed because obviously while he's working on that side, they're gonna hang out on this side. Might be a little bit of a process too, because we want them to settle in nicely before we then lock them on another side to go in and build the other one. So it's not gonna get done overnight, but it got started and I'm so excited. Yay! So I wasn't gonna do a huge walkabout, but I have had a few people, specifically Maggie yesterday, that reached out and was very concerned because she hasn't seen Frankie Bobcat in a while. And there's Gilligan, so let's go in through Gilligan's gate and we'll walk around the corner and we'll go see Frankie. It's probably all I'm gonna have time for today, so we'll see Culona, Dryden, Gilligan, and Frankie. I agree. I think Tiger Lily actually didn't mind Culona and Dryden, so I think she'd be very honored that they're gonna have her enclosure. Hi. That's assuming that all of that takes place. This is Gilligan. I know, I was just here when we fed you. I helped sign off one of our new yellow shirt keepers, Penny, on her feeding sign off today. So that's why I'm a little bit later than normal. Gilly! He was so funny this morning. I was trying to talk to him, so I was hooing at him. And instead of hooing back, he just looked me dead in the eyes and then peed on his toy. It's like, he is quite literally the most wonderfully sarcastic, annoyed cat ever. I love it. You're so goofy. Gilligan's a Canada Lynx. Look how puffy he's getting. It was also 57 degrees this morning. It's already warming up quite a bit now, but it definitely dipped pretty low. This is one of his favorite places to hang out, isn't it? Look at those rabbit feet. You've got the biggest rabbit feet. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. He is just absolutely amazing. Oh, well, somebody heard me. All right, you guys get a bonus cat with Smalls real quick, and then we'll walk around the back to see Frankie. Where it going, lady? Hi, honey buns. I can't follow you all the way down there, though. I promised we'd see Frankie. Thank you, Catherine and Andy, for the donations. This is Smalls Bobcat. We saw Kelowna and Dryden and got a little update on them. For those of you that were asking me about Tom Tom's a 21-year-old Bobcat that came in last September, and she is very arthritic and very elderly, and she cannot groom herself. So she gets just covered in really thick, dreaded, matted fur. And so because we don't want to have to sedate her in her old age, we did bring her into the recovery hospital, and they've been attempting to groom her in like a smaller squeeze cage. Hi, princess. I know. And she's doing well. She actually is eating really well in the hospital and doing just fine. Should we go see Frankie real quick? You see how fluffy she got? Trisha's Servy is actually doing really, really well. I will try to make it a goal to show you guys Servy tomorrow. So we're gonna walk around the backside of Gilligan and Frankie and their enclosures. They have air conditioning units, so Gilligan can walk up into that cave up there, and then there's AC units in there. And if you've watched any of my home tours, you know that, because I walked around both of these too. Just gotta find us a Frankie. Probably in the ferns somewhere. Probably not used to me coming from this angle either. Unless he's already snoozing somewhere. Let's see. Oh, there he is. Hi, Frankie. Hi, cute boy. Look at you just trotting over here. No, I don't trust that end on you. It's not like Smalls. You actually do pee. He does show it to me a lot, though. It's 50-50, huh? 50-50, sir. I see your cute little face. There's that cute little face. There's that cute little face. So they say that when cats show you their butt, it's a sign of love and affection. I love you too, sir. I love you too. Thank you to everybody who is helping out in the comments, encouraging newcomers to ask questions. We love good questions. Isn't he so sweet? He's so sweet. He is so handsome and sweet. Are we gonna hang out? Cool, let's hang out. Hi, cuteness. Such a good boy. You guys can see what Frankie sees from this perspective. All kinds of ferns and lizards and birds to be chasing. You're so handsome. So you can hear the saw going over there. That means Victor's back over there starting up on Kelowna and Dryden's new platforms. I talked all about that at the beginning of this. I know I can't trust it, I'm sorry. I always have to jump out of the way. So we have seen Kelowna and Dryden. We saw Gilligan and Smalls, and now we're here with Frankie. If you missed any part of this, you can go back to dailybigcat.com and watch from the beginning. As soon as this is over, it posts there and on our main Facebook page. I've always said that Frankie is one of my absolute favorite Bobs, but I can't let Smalls hear me say that. I wish they were like directly next door neighbors. They're so similar in their silly personalities. They both get zoomies. They both show me their butt. They both come running. You just have to get Frankie at the right time of morning because otherwise he is so food like intense that all he does is run to his lockout, and it makes me feel terrible because I don't have food to hand him. So I have to usually make sure he's already got a full belly, and then he'll come chill with me like this. Well, I hope you guys all have a great day. And anybody who is voting today, thank you very much for doing that. Make sure you keep all of the matters that are nearest to your heart in mind when you do so. I always tell people to think about the Big Cat Public Safety Act and who's going to help us get that passed. So it'll be, I'm sure, a very interesting day, but everybody try to stay positive and be kind to each other. All right, guys. Look at that tail. Look at that tail. So tomorrow I'll try to check in with Servy, and maybe if she's available, we'll have somebody open up the recovery hospital, and maybe we can get a glimpse of Miss Tom Tom in there. She's doing well. Regardless, we'll try to keep it positive, no matter what happens. All right, guys, have a good day. I will see you guys again soon.